the Culture Conversations podcast.
AT Network presents the Culture Conversation podcast. This is Inside the Culture. I'm your host, Anthony Thompson II. I got two hot co-hosts for y'all.
The female co-host on the team is Big Jew, the big one, not the little one.
It's your boy Will Bennett, the Fresh Prince of the City. We tapped in. Let's go with the conversation.
Let's get it, y'all. Jew, Big Jew, hit us with the first topic. What we talking about tonight?
So the first thing we're going to talk about today is the situation that happened on social media last week with Cardi B and Offset. You guys know they are going through a divorce right now. She just had a baby. I'm going to say maybe less than 2 months ago. And they were on Instagram, doing a little back and forth. And he accused her of having sex with someone else while she was pregnant. And her response was, "And did." And social media kind of went crazy off of that. And did burn.
Ooh. First of all, did they have a boy or girl?
I think they had a girl.
Ooh.
They have girl, boy. I think they just had a girl.
Man, that hurt.
That might be wrong.
Yo, can we just talk about now, Anthony? Now you know this, man to man. When you find out your baby mom or your girl is crushing someone,
this is a wife. This deeper.
Wife.
This wife, dog.
Okay, wife. That's a special burn right there. Special burn.
But do you think she really did it, or she just said that to burn him?
I don't see.
It don't even matter. The fact that she put that out to the world.
To the world is crazy.
To the world.
That's a hard shot of Henny right there. That burn. So
he was definitely sliding down the wall, crying.
I think in this situation, Offset should be careful because like I know, ain't nothing worse than a scorned woman, bro.
Yeah.
He coming in for half, so I'll tell him tread lightly, bro.
Are you getting a paternity test done after she make a comment like that?
Just to be petty, yes.
Just to be petty. Well, so my feelings on this, yes, that was wild. The whole thing, them arguing back and forth on social media is just crazy. I feel like this is your wife. You also are celebrities. People are going to judge you, so it should be private. But I feel like people forget all the things we hear he's done to her. And I feel like you can't continue to do something to someone and not think they're going to react at some point. People react out of hurt, out of anger. And then that's what you get. You get Cardi spazzing on Instagram or Twitter or whatever it's called.
And I also think Offset, he has to understand he played a big part in this. Come on now.
You said because he's been confirmed as a part of as a cheater.
Yes. Yes.
Come on,
but wasn't confirmed though. That was rumors, and she confirmed.
She was just saying something to make.
I don't know, Joe, Big Joe. Would you just say that though?
I'm not gonna say that, but I'm also not gonna be on social media talking about my marriage. So,
hey, all I'm gonna say is he got caught with the glove on. Caught with the glove on, so let's take it off.
Yeah.
Come on, Offset. I love it, but come on.
Did they say who it was?
No, I don't. They didn't say who it was.
I'm just wondering if it's his what because you know how he played his cousin. I wonder if cousin came and slid on him like, oh, you want to play them games with my ex, so I'm about to play these games with your ex. I wonder if it was that type of situation.
I bet it was. I bet it was because people be having old beefs, So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna get this one, and don't be surprised if somebody in this camp is the one that probably tipped off.
Access, Big Jew. Who got access? You gotta think. This is Cardi B, one of the biggest artists in the world. Ain't like anybody just sliding on Cardi.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
This ain't anybody just sliding on Cardi. It's gotta be somebody he probably know.
It's probably other industry people.
He probably know the person. I'm telling you, this is real estate.
Oh yeah, he knows them, but I don't feel like it's someone in his personal.
It might be because you gotta think guys run into random groupies.
Yep.
Women be having security in this industry. I'm in it. And it ain't no regular just anybody sliding on Cardi like that. She always probably got somebody around her, and she got the kids when she not working. Think about it. So this real personal.
Yeah.
This real, and then she confirmed it on social media. That's to me saying I'm done.
Oh yeah, they for sure. If you still going through a divorce while you're pregnant, I feel like you have completely checked out. Nobody want to get a divorce while they're pregnant. That's just craziness.
Man,
Mm.
I think love is love, but at the end of the day, man, it's gonna be about that bag.
They
That
both got
bag.
a bag though.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand though, you're going into these courts. 9 times out of 10, they gonna side with the woman.
She might
She
have more
don't
money
even
than
care.
him.
Hold on, she don't even care. She confirmed it during the divorce while pregnant on social media, dog. This a different level. This
Yeah,
a different level, man. Even B ain't put J out that bad,
but she
and he
not.
made a whole album,
But that's
dog.
Hurt
This,
people hurt people. I don't think she really did it. I think she was just saying that to piss him
I
off because
don't
she was going
know.
on a whole
I think
rant.
it's somebody real close. We're gonna get more into this story though. What
you
we
gonna
got up
have
next,
to.
Big Jew?
So up next, we're gonna talk about the situation with Boosie and his daughter. She put up a pretty long video the other day talking about basically how she was disappointed in the way her dad handles her sexuality. He goes and does these interviews about her being gay or lesbian and says negative things about it, and but has never talked to her about it.
So
So
they
she's
haven't had a
crying.
family conversation.
No, he said he
Ooh.
won't. He refuses to talk to her about the situation.
I've heard Boosie's I've heard his like I don't want to say thought process, but his belief system, and he's been pretty consistent. So I think it has more to because I don't want to say because he's not a I don't consider him no man of faith or religious man, but I know that he speaks of God and speaks of his belief system, which that's probably what really has something to do with it. But it's kind of hypocritical the way he lives.
Yeah,
So what you think about this, Will?
First and foremost, whatever goes on in the family stays in the family.
absolutely.
Straight up. But unfortunately, we have to talk about it. So I think Boosie have to understand this internet thing can be a wild place. And when you're dealing with your daughter, I feel once you cross that line where your daughter feel like she can't come and talk to you, bro,
That's bad.
game over. You gonna find out stuff on the internet about your kid before you find out, and she right upstairs sleep.
And you might
Come
have
on,
pushed her
bro.
further into whatever you don't like her doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Two, Boosie got to understand like his lifestyle. He know what's up with his kids. He out here with the music, talking about these women, how they doing this and that. So with his daughter, it's like, yo, bro, how you thought she wasn't gonna know this
Man,
stuff?
dudes will run trains, run women, sleep with everybody, and then want their daughter to be a nun.
Hey,
Period.
straight up with the whole
But
chastity belt.
this
Nah.
is the same person who got his like middle school age son like admitted to having
Oh,
an adult woman do sexual things to his like his
I
son,
Yes.
a
forgot about
kid.
that,
Like, how can
Jew.
you feel a way about that? And these are the things you're doing. You cannot speak God and religion and all of these things, and you're doing those things. That is like the whoever did it to him is a pedophile, and you set it up. Like, what are you talking about? She's living her life.
Was
It's
it
not hers no more.
connected to sexuality because he was worried about his son going the other way, or what was it
Well,
connected to?
well, no. When I say sexuality, I mean judging his daughter for her
No, no,
sexuality.
no. When he did that with his son, was he worried about his son going the other direction?
I
Is that
don't
why he
think
did
so. I think men just do these things with their sons because they think it's cool. Oh, my son is 18. I'm gonna take him to the strip club now. Oh, I want to.
that?
No, that's
It's
what
the
I think it
thing.
is. I'm
It's
gonna
the
make you a
story.
man today.
Exactly. It's the coming of age. Come on, man. Let me have me a son. I'm telling you, it's popping off.
You gonna have an adult woman
Oh,
with your son?
it's
Not
hey,
with
hey, hey,
mine.
hey, son. Here go $100 in one, son. Go ahead.
That's
You
18. This was a
deserve it.
little boy with a grown woman with strippers. That's crazy.
Look, he graduated high
Man,
school, bro.
you
It's
are a Will. You have a son. You're a terrible dad, bro.
hey.
I'm
Look,
just saying.
we just gonna say I'm real hands on. You know, that's what we gonna call it. I'm hands on. Come on,
No.
son.
I know one thing. My sons ain't never hanging out with you, bro.
Right. My
Hey,
son, you're not
hey.
gonna know my son. And when
Run
if you have a son and I find this out, I'm telling. I'm
Hey,
telling the mama.
man,
I'm telling the grandmas. Everybody. I'm
Anthony,
But
telling.
what you think? What you think, Boosie? Like, what's going on in his mindset? Like, did the did the community come for him? What happened on social media?
I feel like people felt bad for his daughter. It was like a very sad video to watch. You could tell she was very hurt. So I don't even feel like it was like gay people or whatever, the gay community coming for him. I feel like it was just people like, bro, this is your daughter.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're
I just was
handling
wondering if
her
they came to
wrong.
cancel him. I was trying to see if they started destroying him on social media. That's all.
I
they're
don't
not
feel
gonna
like
do
he can
that.
be destroyed because he
Yeah,
say
Maybe
and
I
do
think he
wild
was.
shit all the time.
yeah,
I think he's. I mean, I don't want to channel this, but I'm not like Bootsy, but he's probably one of them dudes like me that can't be canceled. I could care less.
What would you
yeah.
do to be canceled? You're a nice civilized man.
I know, but I be saying some stuff though.
Hey, you can't cancel Boosie. If you think about it, think about where Boosie come from. Boosie done spent 10 years on death row. Do you
He
think?
did.
Do you really think that he gonna care? Like, oh, they want to ban me? Man, I face death row. I face bigger demons, bro. Bring
We
it
don't
on.
know what he faced in there. He ain't no big dude.
Come.
Mm.
But look, 10 years on 10 years death row and facing what was it, diabetes or something like that. Come on, man. He done already ran a brick wall, ran
Yeah.
into it, and
Maybe
survived.
that's what's wrong with him. He ran into a brick wall and now he just saying anything, saying
Big
anything that
Jew,
come in
Big
his
Jew ain't
head.
messing with Boots, man. She ain't
Nah,
messing with him.
I'm with Boosie. I'm with him.
I
But
don't believe no.
I just think he just has to tread lightly when it comes to his family because he can cut the internet off, he can cut the outside world off. But when you get behind them closed doors and you had that talk with your kids and your family, like, yo, what you doing, Pop? I,
Well, we do want to know what he's doing. I'm gonna slide one in, like the Diddy situation. So we don't be knowing what some of these dudes doing in this industry. So what y'all think about the Diddy case? Like they denied his bail twice, and he like
Not
locked up.
surprised. They give
take
him
that, take
bail.
that.
He gonna end up in Bali with
Oh, with
Russell
Russ.
Russell Simmons or
Russ.
whatever.
Russ
Yes,
probably told him, like, man, get up out of here, baby. What are you doing?
making him hot.
You know what? I was looking at some stuff today, and Puff's lawyer was saying that he might not be able to keep him off the stand.
Yeah,
I
I
think
saw
that's
that.
where
No,
the
no.
problem gonna
He
come,
definitely get on that stand up.
and he's not going to go down without a fight.
No.
And
And he's
if
gonna
y'all
take some
gonna do
people with
how
him too.
you say what?
He's gonna take some people with him too.
Oh yeah, but my
Mm.
thing is, this is when like people gonna get hurt. You know,
You gotta think about it. He is what,
Speed.
54 years old. If he even get a 20-year sentence, that's a life sentence, low key at his age.
But do y'all think they put him like in gen pop, like in general population? I think he gonna be in like by himself, and that may even hurt him the worst, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I pray the victims are okay. I pray that his family is okay.
Yeah.
This is a deep situation. Like I heard 50, he was online talking about something, man. This all hit the fan when he filed that lawsuit. What y'all think about that?
When you start again, a lot of like people don't really care until it start hitting their pockets.
Mm.
When your pockets start to feel light, yo, game over. Gloves coming off.
What
So
did you, Big Jew? What did you feel? Because I know how I felt when I saw that video with Cassie. What did you feel, and what was your thoughts when you saw that video?
I had several thoughts and feelings. First was just like disgust and just like sadness and disappointed because he is like one of our icons. I have watched him since I was a kid. He was
Yep.
honestly one of my first celebrity crushes. And then to see him
Mm.
behaving like that, and you have daughters. I never understood men who treat women bad and you have daughters. How would you feel if someone did that? Like, it was just cruel. She's not fighting back. And you just stumping her out. And it's just whatever he gets is what he gets at this point.
It
me,
was very disturbing to me. Like it did make you view. You know how like you hear stuff, rumors and all that, but when you visually see something like that to that magnitude, that really that did make you view somebody differently. And I think that was a PR disaster. Whoever his publicist is or whoever, they need to take his phone. Why are you posting that video saying this was a dark spot, a dark place in my life. Like that hurt your legal. I know your legal team was like, "Why did you post this video? Why?"
Yeah, and I just want to say first and foremost, I don't condone none of that activity. I don't care how mad a woman gets you. You do not put your hands on a woman
No woman,
at
get
all.
out of there.
So when I seen it, not only did it actually like made my stomach hurt. Like, yo, for real, bro, you stump her out like that. That was completely uncalled for, and I think in my mind, it's like that permanently put like a stain on Diddy for me. Because when I tell you, I was last year when I was at the whole Revolt conference, and I was there just because the love of Diddy, and when I got into the love room, I'm like, okay.
You was in the love room, bro?
I know I was gonna say, wait, what was going on?
Hold on. Back up.
What was going on in there?
Yeah. I'm not. Hey.
Yeah, what was you doing in the love? What's the love room, bro?
No, it was definitely a vibe with connected individuals. We was all in the room.
Was it baby oil in the room?
No baby oil. Come on, man. And you know what? A lot of people be out here ousting Puff like this, but you got to understand all these people. 9 times out of 10, all these people were grown. I don't think Puff put a gun in nobody's head. They all
people.
Look, come. Hey, if I say here, drink this, you don't have to put it to the side. You know who to try. You know who to try, man.
I was just talking about what was you doing in the love room. That's all I want to hear about.
Man, love. It's like, no, man, it wasn't like that. But no, it wasn't like that. It was a great event. I met some great people, but drinks was flowing, but you also had the option to decline.
Okay. So Big Jill, we're gonna leave him alone with the love room. He signed something. He not giving us no information.
He signed that NDA. He saw the baby.
He signed that NDA.
He saw it. He saw lots of love.
Years is still ticking, but man, come on, we good, man. But Puff, a definite major L, man. I pray for his little girls, man.
Yeah.
All the kids.
Man, and
what about redemption though? What do y'all feel about that? Like, what about redemption? I mean, Big Jill, I'm a man of God and a believer. I mean, Paul was killing Christians, chopping heads off, and he was one of God's biggest soldiers. What about redemption in life?
He can ask for it, I think, but when it comes to the public, it's gonna take a whole lot more. It's not even enough money you can give. It's this something that's gonna burn.
Big Jill, who else is you think going down? You said a lot of other people going down. Who you thinking going down also?
I've been looking at the pictures from like all his parties lately, trying to see. I don't want to name names, but I have some ideas. I feel like it's people a little close who are at a lot of events, and I feel like that you definitely saw something. And I feel like the people who are around who see these things and don't do anything should be held accountable too. Like, just from watching, I used to love Making a Band. It was my show. And seeing the way he talked to people on there, I'm not surprised by the things I hear about him now. The way he treats people, or domestic violence.
He's been on drugs for over 20 years, 25 years. And he's like going through withdrawal in jail right now. What do y'all think about that? Like, they've also reported that he was abused when he was younger. He's on drugs and he's having withdrawal. Do you think any of this plays a part in some of the things going on?
Who is reporting these things? His people trying to make excuses like they do the school shooters. Oh, he had a bad childhood. Let's give him a pass. No pass. Lots of people go through lots of things.
Big Jill is talking.
They don't commit crimes and hurt other people. It's not an excuse. Don't want to hear it.
All I'm gonna say is, Puffy, stand 10 toes, bro. Stand 10 toes down. You did it. You got to deal with it. As a man, you have to take accountability. That's one thing. Like my mom always told me, if you done it, you get caught. Stand 10 toes. And I've been forced with situations where I had to stand in front of the judge, and whatever she was going to apply to me, I had to take it because I did it. Come on, you don't run. I will have a lot of respect for Puff if he just was like, all right, yep, I did it. Not take it. Like just like Big Meech. You know how many people Big Meech could have took down?
Oh yeah.
He stood 10 toes, took that 30 ball, like, okay, and when I get out, I'm still gonna be the man. Straight like that. Come on, Puff. Ain't no time to feel sorry. You weren't sorry when you were spending that money. No, Puff. I'm not buying it, bro.
Okay.
I'm buying it.
Man, shout out to BMF. That's my people. Shout out all of everybody out in Southwest. You know, to T, Southwest T, Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? Lil Meech. You know what I'm saying? Lil T, all y'all. It's love Detroit. So let's slide on. Since we talking about, I said it's love Detroit. Let's go over to Love and Marriage Detroit.
Yeah.
We on the second season. I think it's the third episode. But let's just do overall. Like, what's y'all thoughts going from season one to where we are now? What's some of y'all thoughts about the show?
I love the progression, but I got a bone to pick with you though.
Go ahead, talk about it.
So I see you trying to mend relationships now, man. So
What? Who?
when you was at the table with Brandon's wife talking about her
Christina.
music, let me ask you this: is her music really fire like that, or you just
She can
uh
sing.
oh, she can? Okay.
The writing and the production is not there, but she can sing. Other people on the show can sing. Kim can sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to school on a music scholarship. Like, it's few people on the show that can sing. So I never deny people's talent. Like, she can sing.
Okay. And you know what? Another thing too, like I seen the part where I feel your boy Brandon,
Mm-hmm.
he got a lot of issues that he needs to. He really need therapy, bro.
Shit, we
Really,
all need therapy, but I
because
hear what you're saying.
because how his mom was talking about how his father did,
Mm-hmm.
and watching the show, you see the pattern.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
common. So
yeah.
I think his whole family need to go to therapy and not too much. I'm not gonna say dwell on what happened, but I think they need to focus on how to make it right.
Mm.
Because it
If
clear,
that's what they want.
yeah. But I get a feeling that his wife do love him, but she's not gonna take too much more of this of him doing what he doing. And I think if he wants to save his family, I think therapy is it got to be the way, bro. It has to be
What is it that he's actually doing, though? Break that down.
the attention.
Mm-hmm.
And as men, we feel like okay, if we paying the bills, that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of men
But
think that.
yeah, and I thought of it like that. But I think in this aspect, when your wife feeling like it's more that needs to be done, the time when women say yeah, time is more better than money until the late bills come. So
Mm-hmm.
I think they need to find like if medium is the right word, but they need to try to like
Find out what
find a
works for their
way.
family.
Yeah, just
Mm-hmm.
just because it's like yo, what's the phrase when they say no? So I forgot the phrase, but it has something to like gaining the world, but like losing your soul.
Yeah, lose yourself. You gain the whole world, but lose your soul.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically chasing after stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think
I
like
mean, I,
go ahead.
I mean, being married, man. I've been married now 16 years. We got married right after college. So,
Mhm,
in fact, I was done with college. She was still in school.
mhm.
And you wouldn't even know, like, I pay the bills or whatever, but you wouldn't know that because we operate as a unit, as a family. Just like today, we ran around today. I put some work in today, and then we, went to all the kids' games together. She went and got the groceries. We do everything as a family, and we're community. We built a Thompson family, so it ain't about always who do what. It's about what's best for the family.
Okay, but at the same time though, Anthony, from knowing you, I understand like you built your relationship on a solid foundation. You feel me? Something
Mm,
solid. So when something do happen between you and your wife, yeah, it might shake, but it's not gonna crack. I don't
gotcha.
think his relationship even started on a solid foundation.
That's
He
facts.
literally said he married her because he wanted to sleep with her. Like, how romantic is that? That's
Come
crazy.
on.
Like, what?
He was in that thing like this, like,
What?
come on.
We side note, my wife and I waited until we got married. We were abstinent
See?
until we got married. In fact, a side note is my girlfriend in college, we had broke up. My heart was broken. I thought we were gonna get married. And I said to God, I said, the next woman I'm with, I want to be my wife. And I was abstinent. Me and my wife were just friends. And then we ended up dating, and she was already there. I was working to get there.
Okay.
And so I was abstinent before me and her started dating. So it's like that's where I was at. I was tired of the same old thing. I wanted something different. So you know how that go. You didn't date it. It never keeps work. It never works out. It just like you feel like you're in a good space, and then like, what is it in me that these relationships keep ending, and we end up breaking up? And God showed me because God was trying to infiltrate my heart. He wanted me. So once I gave it all up to God, then He gave me what I needed.
Again, right there, that solid foundation.
Yeah.
You know
So
what
what
you
you think, Big Jew? What's
No,
popping to Love and Marriage Detroit? Let's get the women's perspectives.
I have lots of opinions. First of
Break.
all, the Kim.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, bro, you were mad about a comment somebody made about your phone. How many years later, like you're that bothered? You care way too much what people think about you. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. I feel like her energy when she came into that dinner was just
You thought it was too
crazy.
much?
Yes, it was too much. I could never. I would never let
I don't
you
think she
think.
was mad about a phone. I think she was mad that. Could you imagine sitting across from somebody and they said you and your husband like mediocre, calling you mediocre?
So why did you say something then? You're gonna wait. Say
Oh.
something to the person who said it. Now I understand if she like, dang, Christina, you can't even like defend me from your friends. But I feel like
Mm-hmm.
if you were real friends, that's not something that would carry on this long. You had
yeah.
opportunities, to talk to her. And then I saw Christina post after that pictures from the birthday dinner
Mm-hmm.
party that she was referring to, where she was fine. So to
Yeah.
me, it just seemed like I'm going to create this problem for the show. Like Christina said, you see, I have a
Ooh.
platform. You're using my platform to get on this show. I really believe that. And
So
that's
you
just that.
said you said Kim Dobine out here capping. That's what you saying, Big Jew?
Yes, big cap.
Big
Big
cap.
Jew, and she's
Yeah.
big cap. Big, yes. I didn't.
What you
I
think,
didn't like
Will? You think it's big capping going on, brother?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a platform. Everybody's seeing it, and they gonna take it to the max. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wouldn't like try to find a edge or a come up. And
it.
she got it. She gonna use it. So
No, because she to me, just my opinion.
Yeah.
To me, the attention you're gonna get is not a good one. I feel like you look like a lame because you mad about a phone comment so many years later. Move
man,
on. Who
I
cares?
rather people be talking about it than not saying nothing at all.
But
Facts.
you
Keep
have
saying
all of
my
these
name.
other businesses. Are your other businesses not good enough or cool enough to get you that attention? You got to go to. So I seen something the other day. Is people say all publicity is good publicity. Well, the response to that was bad publicity gets you fighting on reality TV show like baddies and those type of things. You want to be
Shout
fighting
out to
on TV.
Lamel Plummer. He from Detroit. He
Yeah.
got Zeus Network popping. And Big Jew, he said he want to get you on baddies.
Ooh wee.
I would never. You'll never see me on there. Never gonna happen.
Hey, Will.
Never gonna happen.
Stop the cap.
No,
Stop the cap.
Big Jew does not
Will
cap.
Will gave Big Jew the cap, the big cap.
The
Hey,
big cap.
we need a cap button on
We
here. We gonna
no, we need an actual big cap to put on our head when somebody's big capping. But I'm not going on no baddies or none of those shows. I
what?
would never.
Jew.
No. I've never even seen an episode, but from what I hear, all they do is like physically fight each other. And I did see those posts of the tryouts here. Those people look crazy. That is not my crowd. That is not my vibe. No, thank you. They can have
Man, it's
fun
a
beating each
baddie
other.
show every week at Society. What are you talking about?
I was there last night. And it was definitely an episode of Baddies, and I was part of it.
See?
And I'm ashamed.
And you ain't invite me? Oh, come on. Look, hey, I don't like how this relationship is starting off, young lady.
I was there working,
Hey, I would have
and
been
it was an
working
episode
too.
of Baddies at
I'd
the
have been
So,
on
end.
this thing.
what's our consensus on Love and Marriage Detroit? What's the consensus on the show?
I love it. I like where it's going. All of the couples are interesting. I'm real big on the black on black love, man. I love it. I love seeing potential power couples coming into their own, developing business, man. I love it. I champion that type of stuff.
What's Big Jew? Come on, Big Jew,
I
give us
think it's
something.
such a good idea. So shout out to Carlos King for bringing that to Detroit.
Another Detroit player.
Yes, I think that it's so cool to see these black couples and their businesses too. You guys, it's showing you guys are successful. I feel like it's showing people that there are other options, for careers than just the things you see on TV, the entertainer, the basketball player, the athlete. So I think that's great, and I think it's really great that you guys include like your God or whatever into your marriages on the show. Like you don't shy away from that.
So, what do y'all think? This is gonna be the last piece we drop.
But
They go ahead.
one more thing. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see a couple more drinks flying. No, I just
You want the drama a little bit?
yeah. Come on, bam.
Yeah,
Probably coming.
word is in the next episode you're gonna see something flying, brother.
Well, let's go. I'm
Can't
ready.
wait.
So Detroit is also known as To Be Capital because we got so many projects that's just going. And I saw today my guy Sino, shout out to my homie Sino, posted they are filming McGraw Ave 3. I am excited. I love McGraw Ave. What y'all think about McGraw Ave?
I've
No,
never
I'm gonna be
seen.
honest. Oh, no, go ahead, Jew. Go ahead.
I've
Go ahead.
never seen any. I've only seen one Detroit made movie, and that was last year, and it was only because my friend was in it. So I got to do better.
You do. You're trash for that. What's
Hey,
up, Will?
uh, I'm not. Hey, I'm with Big Jew. I
You
never
ain't
saw
seen
that
McGraw
movie.
Ave?
I
Are
don't.
y'all
Look. You gotta
y'all
understand.
straight up from Detroit?
Look. No. You gotta understand, man.
Yep.
I'm an actor, and it's like if I seen one, seen them all. As far as that, but I commend them. Keep it going. If it's working
And
out for you, go. But it's like, yo, I look at stuff from a different view, man. I
oh
like to
yeah,
see good stories and
oh
stuff
yeah.
like that. But yo, if it's working, and you never know, I might end up like going to an audition. But I can't front. I
I
can't.
do have a project that we're gonna be working on soon. I hope y'all might be interested in coming. It's a series that we gonna start filming. So holla at your boy. Big Jew. I know I'm not Tyler Perry or Will Packer or any of those guys yet, but your boy pen game is pretty tight, and we do got these cameras, so you might have to come holler at us and jump on the screen, and then we could
Gotcha.
be the first Detroit movie you actually watch.
Yes. Watch and yep. I'm with it.
You already know I'm there. I'm gonna pull up before anybody. I'm in the building. Let's
And
go.
shout out to Will, man. We got Darren Brown coming on the Culture Conversation podcast real soon. I know
Yeah.
you worked with him quite a bit. Is there anything you can drop to us about Darren?
Man, you know what? I've been actually Darren is the one who got me started in movies in I want to say around 2003, man. I learned so much from Darren Brown, man. He actually he taught me one thing that I always keep close because it definitely sets me apart from other people. And again, like I said, it's a secret. So no, I won't be saying what that secret is.
I was listening too.
No, I'm not. But the thing is, Darren is a trailblazer. He's real passionate, man, and a lot of times I think he don't get the the push that he needs
The
because
recognition.
the recognition. Because to be honest with you, when we started doing this movie thing, there were no blueprints for him. It was completely no footprints in the sand.
I get you.
Darren stumped went straight through there. It was like, yo, we gonna get it right, even if we get it wrong. And I think he paved the way for a lot of people, man. He get a lot of flack, and I be seeing it, but I be like, how? But
Hey,
once,
salute to our guy Darren,
yeah,
man. You
yeah.
doing your thing. Detroit, what up, though? This is the first. I just want to introduce to y'all these stars here. My girl Big Jew, my guy Will Bennett. This is Inside the Culture. We coming, y'all. Red carpets, get ready. Peace.
Not we're
Love.
coming. We're here. We're here.
We're here. Tell them,
We're
Big
here.
Jill.
The biggest.
Gucci slides.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Peace.